I know this is mundane and boring, guys, but if I don't do this every time we switch stuff around, again, I routinely forget that I have spells at my disposal. So it really kind of screws us. So let's put these over here. Shield and Expeditious Retreat. Bark Scan. Put our Lesser Resto up here. Here's Blurs. We have Seed and Fits Communal. Protection. Heroism buff. And Remove Blindness we'll put up here with the other healing type stuff. Delay Poison Communal. Freedom of Movement. Got some Death Ward and some Airwalk. And then we have Overland Flight. Spell Resistance. Stone Skin. Heal. Let's put these guys down here then. And say Legendary Proportions, something we never use. Transformation, again, something we never use. And Drew Seeing, something that I never use because, again, I keep forgetting to check. We have anything from here? Yes. We have the ability to summon or turn himself into Elemental Body Earth if we need to at a moment's notice. Not amazing, but something that I needed to have down there. Okay, so he's done as far as that's concerned. Now time to buff him up. Shield spell. Expeditious Retreat. Give it a Tristan as well, so he's super zippy. Blur for yourself. Blur for Tristan. Seeing Viz for the whole party. Let's protect everybody from the electricity, just in case I use her effects, the electric attacks. Heroism, put that on yourself, because fuck it, I don't want you to hit stuff with the bombs. Freedom of movement for me. Yourself. Death Ward for yourself. Okay, now we have Overland Flight. Let's give it to her. And yourself. And that's pretty cool. So now let's give ourselves Stone Skin Communal for everybody. Spell Resistance for yourself. And we'll save the other one for later. I'll do True Seeing if I really feel like I need it, but I don't think I will. Tristan, well actually before we go further, I wanted to see who has natural armor. He's got +3, +4, +5, +4. So far only Jubilost needs it. He could use it. Okay, so him and Tristan, not her. And her as well. So I have these bark skins. Where the hell did they go?
My skills are getting rusty.
Here somewhere, damn it. There we go. And he could actually, you know what? He can only benefit it a little bit, but he can benefit from a lot. Same with her. Let's buff up those guys with that spell. There we go. Feel good about that. That literally is going to give him, or Tristan and Octavia, like another
Right
+5
here,
to armor class. It's going to be a really, really nice bump. Yeah. Totally worth. Right, Tristan's turn. Magic Investment still working on him, but Jubilost doesn't have one, and she doesn't have one. Let's give it to her instead. She gets hammered real quick. Plus spell for everybody. Move fear for everybody. Make sure you never get paralyzed. Make sure our tank never gets paralyzed. Save there. I'm not going to go through his spells right now because he has just too many to do on camera. Same with her. But again, I will look for stuff if I think it's necessary. Let's give ourselves some Death Ward though. And then the last thing to check is going to be, does everybody have deflection bonus +5? He's got one. He does not, so he needs the spell on him. She has it, so just Tristan.
I'm listening.
So again, got too many of them, but it's okay. It's only a level 1 spell. Amazing level 1 spell, but still something that we need to keep an eye on. Here's your shield spell, kiddo. Give yourself greater heroism because you know you straight up suck. And give heroism to... She has it. I don't. Give it to me.
Damn.
Okay. Feel good about that. Alright, guys. I'm not buffed to the hilt. There is a couple other things we can pull out. For instance, she has her mind blank effects. She also has foresight. Matter of fact, that's not the first one to have. I might cast that on her right now. Even like fiery body. So if she casts like a fire spell, it gives more damage, I think, or at the very least it does better DC check, I think is what it is. And she heals from fire damage, so I can spam fireball at her feet and kind of heal her up that way. But we feel pretty good about this. Horned Hunter. Horned Hunter, chained to a tree, raises his head with difficulty and fixes his eyes on you. You, the mistress, punished me for failing to deal with you. And look, her favorites, the Nerly Witch and the Wriggling Man, have also failed. If you stop attacking me, I won't hurt you.
Think not of
me, Dorraj, says the Horned Hunter in a strangely cold voice. Did I not tell you that the shadow behind your back is always her? The sound of footsteps in the dark, always her. Turn around.
My
Then turn around. She's over here.
You have run so long to finally meet your mistress.
I'm assuming she's talking, but I can't hear it. This whole area has been muted for me for some reason. You can't tell by the nymph's appearance whether she is calm or excited, frightened or angry. Nyrissa barely looks at you. She stops by the apology and runs a finger along its rim. My hound, you have run so long to finally meet your mistress. I'm not here to kill you, but to stop you and heal you if there's any hope of that.
What hope do you speak of?
Do you speak of?
There isn't any in the world,
nor was there ever. Evil and sorrow are masters of our lives. Let's get this over with. Either I kill you and get the last grain of dust for the apology, or you kill me and carry the memory of Nyrissa and despair with you for the rest of your brief life.
Or you kill me and carry the memory of Nyrissa and her despair with you for the rest of your brief life.
That's what I said. Evil only gets more evil, but there must be a way to stop it. Trust me. Stop. A battle will not solve or help anything.
Oh, if only you could know how tired I am. After thousands of years in this insane dance of lies and destruction, can I believe that anything will ever be better again? No, it's all in vain. I don't want to fight. But is there anything left to hope for? No future, no life, no redemption. I surrender.
Nyrissa lifts her eyes, defeated and broken. I can't hear her voice, by the way, but it's only barely, so hopefully it's coming through. I don't want to try to talk over her. Does that mean we win? I feel like we won. Oh, everything around you shudders with the scream of 1,000 voices, soundless but trembling. You watch a tiny dot of light, a grain, appear above the apology and slowly fall down.
My kingdom. My own kingdom. Turn to dust. Become the 1,000th grain for the apology.
So she said, in case you guys didn't hear, my kingdom, my own kingdom, turn to dust, become the 1,000th grain for the apology. The nymph tilts back her head and laughs a dull, wistful laugh. Give Briar to Nyrissa. I want to return what's been taken from you. Or we offer Nyrissa an alliance. The war is over. Nyrissa, now listen to me. Don't humiliate yourself by begging those who curse you for forgiveness. Be my ally. Together we can achieve many things. Let Nyrissa go. Promise never to invade my lands again, and I'll let you go. On the way, one way or another, the 1,000 grains of dust have been collected. You can take the cup and gain your forgiveness from the eldest. This would be the don't fight us. Probably the easy way out. Offer Nyrissa an alliance that could get us to help her. This might be the love romance section, because there is a way to romance her. I didn't even remotely try. But you can, if you do enough things in the game, romance Nyrissa. And I highly recommend you look online how to do that, because there's a lot of different things you need to fucking do. Say the right thing, and literally it's not the easy way. Like there's stuff that you say to her that you're like, that can't be the romance choice, and it really is. So you really need to make sure you're paying attention to that, because one misstep and you won't get it. So I'm going to try to give her the Briar.
What difference does it make now? It's useless. I can never take it back. Why do you want this? Why do you want to return to me what I lost?
Because I care about you. And if there's a chance, even 1 in 1,000, to return your heart to you, Nyrissa, I want to take it.
Is that what I think it is? Is that what I feel? Or could feel? What's been taken from me, can it be returned? If it was freely given, if it were freely accepted.
The nymph reaches out and touches the briar. It glows with a soft greenish light under her palm. Big hog and bunch of XP, we lost the briar.
What is it?
Yeah.
Why does it hurt so much? Why? To remember. To understand. I see it. The pestilence that devoured my beautiful dominion. My dear sisters, friends, neighbors. And all the thousands of creatures it touched. Was it a plague? Poison? No. No.
Nyrissa raises her head and looks up at you astonished as if she's seeing it for the first time. She pressed her hand to her heart and freezes like she's trying to hear it beat, tears rolling silently from her eyes. What is it? Why does it hurt so much? Why? To remember, to understand. I see it. The pestilence that devoured my beautiful dominion, my dear sisters, friends, neighbors, and all the thousands of creatures it touched. Was it a plague? Poison? No, no, it was me. Let's see, so we have lawful good, chaotic good, neutral evil. Let's go reverse order because it's probably the lawful good we're going to go with. So neutral evil. I don't care about your atrocities, past or future. I'm no righteous man myself. I only care about you. We'll be together and the world will bow to us. Neutral. You did a lot of harm, Nyrissa, but it's not your fault alone. Now you're you again. Use this chance to atone for your transgressions. Kind of dig that one. Chaotic good. I don't blame you. A part of your soul has been taken and evil flooded in to fill the gap. But I knew that I could fix it, and I did. Also like that one. Lawful good. I'll never be able to forgive you for the harm you've done, Nyrissa, but I had to give you a chance to repent. I don't like that one. I like chaotic good. I don't blame you. A part of your soul has been taken and evil flooded in to fill the gap, but I knew that I could fix it, and I did.
You've given so much. To one who absolutely tormented you since your first meeting.
You are in my heart, Nyrissa. I want to share the road with you, whatever lies ahead of us.
Whatever we have in front of us. Has anyone ever touched me in this way? Oh, my dreams are mine again. And they are 100 times more wonderful in reality. My heart beats again as it should. And now I see. And I know. I could only accept the briar from one who gave the very thing they took. My love.
Oh my. We may have gotten the romance option. Wow, did we do that by dumb luck? Maybe they just made it easier to achieve. The Horn Hunter shakes off his chain slowly like blades of grass and moves towards you. His movements are strangely powerful.
You've truly, truly upset me, King of the Sand Castle. So much that I find no joy in playing the masquerade anymore. Are you ready to look under the mask?
Who are you?
I am a voice from another world that you've heard since you first set foot on the Stolen Lands. A harbinger of doom and change.
Look, Remus. Oh no, motherfucker. This is gonna be the goddamn Pumpkin King guy.
I am the one who revealed to you the truth about the fallen goddess, who gave you the light capable of dispersing the mist.
Yep.
I am the one who began this story, and I am the one who will end it. I am the eldest of the First World. I am the Lantern King.
You are a dead motherfucker.
Self-appointed god of the First World. Wasn't it enough for you to witness the hardships to which Nyrissa doomed innocent people? All because of your curse? Leave us alone!
You tell him, Tristan. You need to go away, mister. You just stop it. You need to quit it right now, buddy boy. Ah, don't make me raise my finger.
Run!
Of course, that's probably not going to help, but...
Run
You
anyway.
stoop to taking a role at your own theater. How petty of you, eldest.
To drink without quenching thirst. To climb a mountain that has no peak. I staged the performance and you left it without a finale. You took away Nerissa, my precious toy, carefully crafted of despair and wrath. I could reduce you to dust, revive you, and turn you to dust once more, here and now. But the universe abhors elegance. So instead I shall repay you with your own coin.
Should give us money?
The warm wind brings a new season, and our life can change the same way. You returned my soul to me, while I'm afraid, have led you to your death. None of us can defeat this enemy.
I need to understand what happened. This creature, it was...
The Lantern King, he who cursed me in the past. Are you baffled? That's perfectly natural. Few can understand the games of the eldest, even I barely can. Our lives are toys for them, our fate's a ball of yarn. To knit or to cut, to tie knots or make loops. Is there a difference? Can I put this vast abyss of sense into words? I'll try. The Lantern King likes performances. In one of them, you and I turned out to be the main characters. It's little surprise that he was watching you. He likes masks, hints, and vague words, the meaning of which is revealed only later. But he didn't like the end of the story, and he wants to rewrite it. You returned to me what he had taken. We might go forth hand in hand to build our common future. But now I'm afraid we have no choice but to step through the portal and await our sentencing.
And where does the portal lead?
Can't you guess? To your kingdom. The eldest is there already, with all his wrath.
Trust me, Nerissa, we'll find a way to free you from the curse and defeat the one who cursed you.
You've already done incredible things for me, my spring. Even if I die, I'll die the way I once was, before the curse mangled me. But everything has its limits, and our power does as well. The curse and the one who cursed me, they're stronger than us.
The curse cannot be all-powerful. It didn't change Evandra the way it changed you and your defaced sisters.
Oh yes, my grumpy cousin. Yes, she hasn't changed a bit, just keeps lecturing me. But she was never as close to me as my sisters. I think that's what saved her from the curse, not some special mental strength.
I don't know what else I can do to help. Is there no way we can free you from the curse?
I'm afraid there isn't. But I can help you defeat the eldest. If I can't be cured, I can at least have my revenge, right?
Well, there's no other way. Let's go to the portal.
There isn't. But remember, on the other side is your world, not the eldest's. Each king is stronger on their own land. So let us go. If we've any chance to conquer the unconquerable, it is there, beyond the portal.
Oh yeah, let's do that shit. But first, return home. Cool beans. I think we're finally getting into it, guys. Last throes of our kingdom. Any treasure in this place? Anything at all? Really, yo?
I was successful in my
Yeah.
Broken a nail. Got it.
Failure.
Heavenly vest. I want to see that here in a second. Wonder why there's a side chamber in here to trick you into walking through the door and getting into the goddamn fight. Maybe. Still don't know what's there, but it's what it is. Let's actually take a look at that heavenly vest. This is a chain shirt, mithril chain shirt, +5. So notice the max dexterity is even higher. So if you have a dexterity of +6, so it would mean at least a 22 or higher, you'll get a +6 here and the +9 from the armor. So that's a 15 armor class you're getting there. That's one of the best ones we've seen. Not the best, one of the best. Immune to energy drain. Oh, fuck yeah. And it's mithril, so it's considered light. Another reason that you get a 6 dexterity bonus here. Total, or not bonus, excuse me. A max dexterity of 6 instead of the 4, I think. That's normal for a chain shirt. So, cool beans. Teleport me to the other place. Now, hopefully we didn't miss out too much by missing that room. But, it's what it is. I couldn't figure it out. And I wasn't going to waste more of your time hopping through fog bank after fog bank just to try to figure out where the hell it was. It probably is nothing more than a fog bank trick, where you literally have to shut off the lantern and walk through it, and poof, there you are, and you'll teleport to the other side of it. But again, I'm not going to
The ages-old drama had drawn to its finale. The story of Nyrissa's torment was complete, and now it was time to face the most difficult trial yet.
I really hate the fact that I can't hear this.
Defeating Nyrissa, we brought upon ourselves the anger of a creature much more ancient, powerful, and frightful. We took the Lantern King's favorite toy, and now the full power of his curse came crashing down on us.
What the hell? Shit. Oh, is that my kingdom?
Something is wrong. We were supposed to leave the First World, but my cup is broken. The blood and pain of 1,000 destroyed kingdoms are oozing from its pieces. I feel them. I do.
The sound of a ghostly laughter surrounds you. It comes from everywhere and nowhere. It's hard to say whether it's more joyous or ominous.
How wrong I was. What better than an unexpected finale for such a performance? I had to change the setting and the main character, but so what?
Lantern King speaks as if you're exchanging civilities over wine. This time he wears another mask, for once almost amiable. What happened to my capital?
Well, don't you see? The city and all your lands have been transferred to the First World. Shadows of the inhabitants of all its ruined kingdoms have escaped the cup and are taking revenge on the living for all their sad fates. Old enemies arise from the ashes, and forgotten sorrows are reborn. A sad story, but always amusing.
You hear laughter in the eldest voice. And what is my part to be in your performance?
The lead role? The king must save his lands. But losing his crown means losing his future.
I won't surrender so easily. If I have to protect my kingdom, I'll do it.
I wouldn't expect anything else.
You feel as if pierced by an electric shock and you shudder, convulsions shaking not your body but your soul. What did you do, Dick? You curse us or something? Oh, scary noises. Oh shit. What did you just do, man? Everybody's going crippled. You feel as if pierced by an electric shock and you shudder, convulsions shaking not your body but your soul.
What happened? Are you all right?
I feel the power of the curse. What did you do to him, Eldest?
Seeds sown long time have sprung. Do you remember an insane old man on the road from Oleg's trading post? Our first encounter? I told you back then, once stolen, the land should be reclaimed. Once reclaimed, bound with the claimer shall it be. Bound, merged, joined by unbreakable ties. Claiming the land, claiming its pain, claiming its death.
Shut up.
A curse for the future king. That is what these words were. You are connected to your kingdom, and you will be ruined along with it. Just as Narissa's native sister suffered from her curse, so will your followers suffer with you. The First World is washing over this land like a wave, and it will devour your souls with it. I'll leave you with this knowledge, and I think I'll take my old toy, since she was unequal to this performance's leading role.
You've toyed with me for 1,000 years, eldest. Have you not grown bored? I'm still not strong enough to resist you, but I'll never give in. You have time to banish the affliction and defeat our enemy. Maybe you'll succeed where I have failed. Don't give up.
Fight if you wish, King. I'll take my place among the spectators.
Damn right, we're gonna fight. Alright, so he took away Nyrissa. Let's pop up the journal, guys, and take a look at this. Oh, when I got a level up, it's time to hit level 20, bitches. Alright, first let's lock up this shit so we can see what we've been working on. 1,000 Screams. Did all that shit. Didn't defeat Nyrissa. That's okay. Still got the green check mark. Mirror Memories, finished all that. Now it's Cursed King time. This has got to be their final chapter. That's all caught up. Those are all caught up. We didn't get the Ancient Curse Part 7 done because of goddamn wait for the report. We didn't wait for the report. But I didn't think there was time. So I don't think that that's a horrible mistake. That's done and that's done. That's so weird that they have other quests, one thing, and other quests. Why is that even a thing? Why not just have it in errands, guys? Fucking seriously, that's so stupid. Reach a safe place. Our first task is to escape and then find out what afflicts the king and the fate of our friends and allies. We must hurry. We have 19 days, 23 hours left. Okay, so this is going to be nap time, so you can't nap infinitely to beat this area. Okay, what we got here? We have loot. But, alright, first, can we get to our castle? No, can't go that way, so clearly it is coming this way. While we're sitting about this, so we really should do that level up now. So, this will be the end of our video while we do the level up. So I'm going to level up, and then we'll say goodnight. Level 20 Magus, baby. Now, this is why you went Sword Saint, by the way. You don't get the true Magus toggle. This is the one downside, I must say, of this build. I can get it, by the way. There is a cheat-ish. Using the mod Eldritch Arcana, there's a trait that you can get where you can actually give yourself true Magus, the toggle, at level 1, if you want to. That's clearly cheesing it. I wouldn't honestly use it until maybe level 19 or 20, but you could have done it. And again, it's the toggle that's a +2 to your swing, or a +2 to your spell pen, or a +2 to your saves. What the hell was the last one? Oh no, your DC or your spell check. That's what it was. So again, a very, very useful toggle. We don't get it as a Sword Saint though. Weapon Mastery is what we get. So notice this part. Our chosen weapon, in this case longsword, automatically confirms all critical threats. Which does that mean? If I roll a nat 20 or 19, which is what a longsword crits on, normally there's another check you roll again to see if you crit them. Not anymore, baby. If you hit him on a 19 or 20, you hit them with a crit, guaranteed. And the best part, your damage multiplier, which in this case was a +2, so when I crit I do 2 times the damage. Now it turns into ×3. And I have a toggle over here somewhere, I forget which one it is, but I have one of those abilities I can turn on that can turn that ×2 into a ×3 as well. So what does that mean? If I have the toggle on and this ability, then I can actually crit. When I do crit, it's ×4 damage, and that's on the weakest crit that you can do in this game. Why do I say the weakest? Because ×2 is the lowest number you can start with, okay? Because you always crit, you do double damage. But some weapons do ×3. Hell, there's one weapon in the game that does ×4. I think that's the Scythe. Maybe one other. But that's a solid crit. Now, imagine a Scythe Saint. Something that had ×4 on a crit. That if they crit from now on, it's guaranteed that they will crit. Now, it doesn't mean they're not immune to crits, but still, if they're not, then that ×4 turns into ×5 thanks to this little upgrade. Then you have your toggle running, and that ×5 turns into ×6. Now think about that. ×6 damage on a fucking crit. Tell me that shit ain't appealing. That's amazing. Now, what I would have done, if I was thinking about this sort of thing, knowing that I would get here, and I knew I would, but it's at the end of the game, obviously, but if I went solo, I would have been at 20 way before now. I would have been at 20 probably at the Rushlight tournament if I went solo for most of this goddamn game. And I've done it before. Now, I would have gone with a weapon that's ×3. Why? Because there's some really good ones in the game. I want to say punching dagger's a ×3 one. There's some really good ones in the game, and it would be ×4 when I turn the toggle on, ×5 with this. So again, I could be doing 5 times the damage on a crit, and the punching dagger, I think it only crits on a nat 20, but there's like one in the game that's a 19 and 20 naturally, which means that if you do the improved critical feat, which of course you would want to, or turn it into a keen weapon, which I can do as a sword saint, then it would crit on a 17, 18, 19, and 20. So that's 4 out of 20. That's a 20% chance to crit, and it's a guaranteed crit at this point. See what I'm saying? This is why you do weapon mastery. It's cool. I won't say it's not cool, but it's still one of those where I would have rather have had, honestly, the toggle. The toggle's way better. Here's my last upgrade for intelligence. Notice my armor or my spells, 777666 turns into 777766. So I get an extra free spell at level 4. Okay. Notice also my armor is changing. I may not update it right now. Yeah, it does. So it goes to 39, and again, that's my what the hell is that called? Canny defense. It says 12, but because I'm actually at higher than this, I'm actually at a 34. It's not counting the +2 from Bakken's little potion. So I'm actually at a +12. So that's a solid upgrade. Now, notice my hit points is nice, at a 243. Solid stats across the board. Because I increased intelligence, not only do I have all my points, but I have even more points, like backlog points from leveling up. So I have these 10 extra points to spend. Well, where would I spend them? Well, let's use magic device all the way up, baby. I still have 4 left. I like stealthing. I have no problem with that. Again, kind of on you, but that's why one of the reasons I like intelligence-based builds. On that, before we get crazy here, notice it didn't give me a choice of spells. It's because I've actually trained myself to learn all the spells, so I actually know every spell on my list. I will put in a fish, sure, why not? Another control fireball, sure, why not? Let's get a... No. Yeah, fuck it. Transformation. You never know. Alright. These guys are still a stone's throw away from leveling up. They'll probably hit it by the end of the game. But they're not leveling up like my characters did. Because, again, they're not tied to us because these are mercenaries. Jubilos, level 20 alchemist. This is where he gets his true mutagen, his grand discovery. He gets 2 discoveries at this point, no less. So this is his last upgrade. First, let's do Discovery 1. Again, anything that's here. And if I want these ones, I can still get them. See how I need greater mutagen to get it? Well, then just get greater mutagen now. And then with the other one, you get grand mutagen. Well, that would actually be wasteful. Why do I say that? Because actually he's getting something here real quick called true mutagen. So that's a complete waste. Now I can grab mummification, where again he's immune to cold, paralysis, and sleep. I love that idea. Let's actually get that on here. And then from there, cursed bombs could be fun. Dispelling bombs could be fun. Explosive bombs have a bigger area of effect. I will take what? Blinding bombs. Doesn't say anything about they do no damage. So that I would assume it still does this fire damage. That's interesting. Because it's a dazzle effect, that's a suck-ass effect. But the blinding effect is actually pretty decent. Choking bomb, basically like your own stinking cloud bombs. Cursed bomb, basically like the cursed spell, but in bomb form. Doesn't say anything about they take 0 damage, so it's entirely possible that this hits and still does damage, and then it curses them at the same time. That could be cool. Dispelling bombs, of course. Instead of dealing damage, you can dispel. So basically like a dispel magic effect. And again, he can cast so many bombs in one combat round that he's whooping them out there like 4 or 5 at a time, right? Maybe even more. And as such, that's a dispel, 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 dispel on the same fucking target over and over and over again, right? I can get also Tanglefoot bombs. Creature takes a direct hit from a Tanglefoot bomb. Entangled and glued to the ground. Let's get Tanglefoot bomb. Let's do it. Last point for him. Again, I could put it in dexterity, but why? Again, he gets better bomb damage and more spells a day and all that shit from having higher intelligence and more skill points. So again, 7, 6, 6, 6, 6, 5 turns into 7, 7, and 6s across the board. So we got another one here and another one there. That's not bad. We'll get those all leveled up because we want that thing. And now he has extra points, and we might as well make him a good nature person. Because why not? Now this is your grand discovery. Notice this cool shit. Awakened intellect. Permanent +2 to his intelligence. Nothing wrong with that. Fast healing. Again, another really nice one. Where he literally, regenerates damage. 5 health a round. Period. He constantly has, like a healing of a troll, basically. Fucking awesome. Right? Something that you would really want on a tune. Especially if you're going solo. You don't have to worry about healing yourself so much. Just gotta walk around and heal, probably even out of combat, I'm guessing. True mutagen, though, is the one you're really kind of shooting for here. No, remember, we haven't upgraded his mutagen really at all, except for to get persistent mutagen. That was for free. So this one here, now we literally use this one instead of the one that's just been our dexterity buff. That's only been a lane +4. And again, if we would have grabbed here, say instead of the Tanglefoot bombs, I could have got the greater mutagen and the grand mutagen. Each of those is another step up. Basically, a +4 goes to a +6. +6 goes to a +8. This one is a +8, but it's a +8 for strength, dex, and con. Period. All 3 of his stats go through the goddamn roof. And now, yes, he takes a -2 to intelligence, wisdom, and charisma. So what? That's minor in comparison to what he's getting for this. So this is an amazing mutagen to get. And again, there's a way to cheat with the Eldritch Arcana mod to get true mutagen for free at level 1. But again, I'm not going to do that. Free spells. Now let's see what does he have left that he hasn't learned. False Life, All Wisdom, Protection from Arrows. Remember, Protection from Arrows is busted in this game, doesn't currently work. False Life and Owl's Wisdom works fine though. Foreign Body's kind of pissed, but remember, he can cast any of these on anyone else, so he can buff me with this, and anyone that swings at me would take damage. That would be something, I suppose. Touch of Slime. Never use this one unless you have the ability to use your infusions on other people. Because if not, you will cast this and you'll cast it on yourself. Greater False Life, this is just some temp hit points, which is not the worst thing ever. Because again, it'll be 2d10 plus 20, because these casts are level 20. So minimum of 22, maximum of 40 extra hit points for hours. It's not horrible. Beast Shape 3, he could turn anyone into any of these things. Normally it would be just him, but he can cast it on anybody, remember? So if someone like runs out of spells, like Octavia for instance, I could have him use this on her. And then suddenly she's a large goddamn bear running through and just mauling some shit. Honestly, Greater False Life's the only one that I actually give a shit about. And again, he's going to have new spells. Also, wait a minute, sorry. I'll make sure that his bomb is down here. His mutagen gets replaced. You see that one? So now that you have this one, you never use these. Well, I can't imagine you'd want to. Let me rephrase it that way. Because again, maybe you, oh, I need my charisma to be high. So again, having this makes it go down 2 points. Same with your wisdom, same with your intelligence. So maybe that's the reason not to use it. But I can't imagine that you would care. The +8 to strength, +8 to dex, +8 to con. And remember, that is across the board bonuses that are not enhancements. That's an alchemical boost. So it stacks with, like, I could give him, for example, a belt of physical perfection +8. So that's an 8 to strength, 8 to dex, and 8 to con, and then have him chug this potion, which would last him hours a day. And again, it would be the same deal, where it would last him forever, and it would another be a +8, +8, +8 across the board. So basically, we're saying you gave him 16 to strength, 16 to dex, and 16 to con with that belt and this potion. That's fucking tits. And I'm gonna chug that shit right now, just to show it to you. Mutagen. Mutagen and Stubborn Head, so he's got the extra dexterity from the hat. But his dex is up to a 27 right now. And that's not the best dexterity I can give him. See, the hat's only a +4. Con, +6 from his necklace. Not bad, but not great. Again, it could be a +8, but again, pretty happy with it. And again, +8 from the mutagen. So he's got decent HP now. Decent fortitude and reflex. And his will went down, sadly, another point. So was at a 9, and now we got Landrigan's Curse. I see that shit. -3, you dick. -7. Oh, Jesus. -7, -7, and -3. Oof. We got any penalty to our attack bonuses? Doesn't say we do. It looks like our armor's still okay. That was gnarly. Anyway, we wanted to check his spell book. We'll just throw in a... what? Throw in another heal. Fuck it. Comes in handy. Tristan's turn. Level 20 cleric. Bye-bye. Don't get no better than this. Now he has an odd point. And there's nothing in here that it matters. The only thing that could possibly matter is strength, because odd number in strength, at the very least, it will increase his carrying capacity. The other is possibly, I want to say, dexterity. There may be another one, but I don't think so. Maybe intelligence. But there's very few things in the game where you want an odd number on an ability score. Okay, strength, again, we just said why. Dexterity, you may want it to be like, say, 13, 17, 19, somewhere like there, because there's feats out there in the game that are tied into, you have to have a dex of at least 13 to get this. Dex of at least 15 or 17 to get this. Dex of 19, for example, to get greater two-weapon fighting. So again, there's reasons to want to end at least on an odd number for those. I mean, you would love to be an even number, like go from 19 to 20, but if you can't, at least 19 is beneficial. Same with intelligence. I think there's a feat out there where you need an intelligence of at least 13 to use something. So again, that would be applicable. But again, he doesn't have an intelligence of 13. So again, the only one that makes sense for him right now is strength. He has 4 points to burn. We'll do the same typical 4. There we go. Check his spell book. Here we are. Secrets of what? Again. Sure, go ahead. Have another one of those. Let's get some meteor swarm up in here. No, shit, can't do that. Fiery body. No. Mass heal. I'll take it. I will totally take that. And is that the level 9? Yes, that's level 9. Okay, now Octavia. She's level 9 wizard, 10 arcane trickster with a total that's level 19 wizard. Is that she is, technically speaking. One shy of getting this little doodad, because she needed a rogue dip to do it, sadly. And that's a shame too, because again, I had the ability to give her sneak attack damage at level 1 with my mod, the Eldritch Arcana mod, but it doesn't count. So you still have to go rogue or something similar that gives a sneak attack die that looks like this. So that's a shame, because if that was the case, I would have gone 10 wizard and 10 arcane trickster and been happy as fuck. That's what it is. But obviously intelligence. Again, her spells are based off of that shit, so no, and her DC checks as well. I noticed the 8, 7, 7, 7, 7, 6, 6, 6, 5, 5. We went up here and here, so at level 2 and level 6 it looks like. Not bad as far as extra spells a day. And again, more than enough to finish off those guys to 19 to 20, and 10 more points besides to put wherever the fuck you want, man. You want to be a knowledgeable world person, because remember, you're an intelligent character. So again, that 30, that plus 10 over here is adding to this 14 and 3, so 17, bringing it up to a 27. If not, maybe persuasion's your thing. Maybe you really wanted to dip into everything so that she literally had just a little bit in everything, so everything's unlocked. Again, on you. Can't tell you what to do here, but I still maintain that getting something up really, really decent is definitely to your benefit. Keep going. Come on, kiddo. Spells. Game don't know what to do with itself. We have a laundry list of spells. We only got 2 more that we can pick. So this is it. So if you're finding it now, you better fucking decide what you want. Stone Call, Scare, pass. Summon Squirrels. Again, you can't get this in the game otherwise. So if you want it now, now's your chance. It's not that great at this level, in my opinion. Emergency Force here. This is another one that's not in the game. Normally it's because of my mod. If you want it, get it now. It's not the worst spell ever. Basically it's like Stone Skin, sort of. And I really never try it out to make sure that it works like it should, so it's kind of like a probably not. Echolocation's not bad, and it's a transmutation spell, so one that's in her list of things that she wants. Hungry Pit, Feeble Mind, One Death to Death, Eye by True Seeing. Elemental Assessor, raise spells and her buff spells besides. Create Undead, Plague Storm, Umbral Strike, Banishment, Prismatic Spray. Now that one's not bad. Let's actually grab that one. That's the one that's been whooping our ass with those goddamn floating Anku. Here's Death Clutch, Sunburst, Rift of Ruin, Prediction of Failure. This is the only divination spell in the game that has a DC check as far as I know, at least on the wizard side of things. Notice that this little bastard is a mind-affecting fear and curse spell. You rack the target's body and mind with the anguish and suffering of every bitter failure it will ever experience, and rendering it permanently shaken and sickened. A successful will save reduces the duration to 1 round per level. That's a pretty goddamn good spell. I might take it just for that reason alone. But she's got other stuff. Weird is amazing. Tsunami is amazing. Power Word Kill, obviously the level 9 shit's all amazing. Tsunami's like a massive damage surge. Weird is basically Phantasmal Killer on crack. It's like AoE Phantasmal Killer. And again, if you're making an illusion build, you want Weird. You can kill fucking a ridiculous number of fights. You can just be like, nope, Weird spell. Stand in it too, because again, it doesn't affect anything but enemies. So you can stand in the AoE and just boom, Weird, and just blah, everyone dies. Well, that fight was trivialized, so again, pretty cool. But I'll take Prediction of Failure. I think that's a good choice. Alright, she's done. Let's actually... Notice she has these shape change abilities we never use. She can turn into various things. It's part of her transmutation school stuff. Oh hell, is her rings not working? I never turned her rings on. Well, you dumb bastard. So let's get her armor class up. Let's get her intelligence up. Where is that one? This one here? Yeah. Let's get her dexterity up. That's the one that looks like a cat. Sounds good. And where's the DC check? Spell DC. There we go. I can't believe I never did that. That was just straight dumb of me, yo. And her reduced person at will ability. Gotta remember that. Okay. Want to actually check her spell book. Let's get another. No, I don't want that. I want the Scorching Ray. And I'll take another Battery Blast. And I'll take a... what? Get another Greater Heroism up in that shit. We'll use a couple more Prismatic Sprays. That sounds good to me. Sounds good. Let's get Mass Ice Prison again. Ah, fuck it. Let's get Clashing Rocks. Fuck it. Something new. That's a solid one. Pardon the pun. Alright. So it looks like we have a place to climb down here. Let's just do this real quick. I'm trying to get it to the 2-hour mark here for you guys. We have saved.
Their lifelines here.
I figured it was going to be fighting. So I should be all buffed up, right? Our buffs are still going. Where's my buffage? Yeah, we've lost some time. Not that much. Go kick his ass. Alright, analyze it. Ooh, what the fuck is going on with my swing? Uh-huh. Plus 35 and a hit for 17. That's got to be from the curse, right? From the dickhead curse. Let's see. Does it actually show up here? Oh, spell resistance. No, delay poison. Here's all my buffage. Lantern King's curse. Here we go. Oh, right click that shit. Terrible curse the Lantern King bestowed upon you, tying you and your companions to your kingdom's current state. As your kingdom crumbles, you wither and die. In your current state, you have a 40% chance to roll 1 on all your D20 attempts. Fuck you. All enemies have a 40% chance to roll 20 on all their D20 attempts. Dick. You deal 6% less damage. Yet, your base attack bonus, saving throws, and HP are lowered by 60%. You have access to only the lowest level spells. I didn't even notice that. That's balls, man. That's brass balls. How the fuck we get out of this mess? Obviously we're fighting. At least she has her summons. Let's 5-foot stutter step that shit. Get out here. And let's get Mr. Head out here. He's got his shit. He wasn't cursed. Yeah, he does. Well, I guess he still did lame ass damage. Yeah, because there's no way 13d6 did 9. 13 would be the minimum. Prolich's turn. Fudge it this way, kiddo. Can you reach him with your bow? I think you can. Good job. Wow, she rolled that nat 1. Tristan. Shoot
I'll
this
try
one.
to make this swift.
Tavia. 5-foot stutter step this way if you would, madam. Yeah, all her spells. This would be a shit thing to do to someone soloing like a sorcerer. Holy fuck, man. You would have to take the team at this point, in my
You
opinion.
can't stop me.
Hey, I got some sneak attack, love. Fuck you. Jesus, still got fucked out of that. And of course, these guys are gonna fucking molest us. Oh Christ! Of course, they got the Hydra. We still got our poison protection, right? Yeah, we do. Alright, Juby. 5-foot stutter step. Actually, you know what? Don't do that. Well, maybe. Pooh. What do I want to do here? What do I want to do? Where do my new bombs go? There it is. 10 foot. Okay. Yeah, I think I need a 5-foot stutter step, bro. Ah, you're in everybody's way. Dora's turn. Alright, 5-foot stutter step to finish that bear off. Yeah, I didn't get as many attacks, you noticed. By the way. My base attack bonus is 6. It should be 15 right now. So it's 9 lower. Yeah, that's rough. That soup's rough. Thank God I can buff my weapon. And I still have my buffs on me that we cast earlier. Thank God. Alright, end turn. Eliza. She come over here and help me, honey.
We shall overcome.
Sneak attack, bitch. End turn. What kind of armor am I looking at here? 65, so at least my armor didn't get fucked with. Alright, that's something. Proto, I need you to come all the way over here, hon. And you're not getting multiple attacks, so you might as well use the spell-like ability. Hey, we'll take that shit. Take it to the bank. Tristan, you need to come the fuck up here. You need to give me a boofage. Boop. Octavia's turn. Come on, Octavia, love. Telekinetically punch this in the junk. And no, critical miss. Of course, the nat 1. Bullshit. Yeah, she had nothing but chance to hit that little fucker too, man. Not beating my face. You just laugh at me, Jubilost. I don't want to do this. I want to test it. Let's see. Does this actually work? It does do damage with it. Okay, cool. Not amazing damage, but I'll take it. And they failed the reflex saving throw, so this guy should be entangled now. Yeah, that's the icon you're seeing right here, the little stickiness on his ass. So we hit him with like a sticky bomb. Baller. I'd like that. And he's regenerating, so that's a thing.
Don't hold back!
Yeah, these guys aren't that tough. At least it's not like the fights we've been dealing with in the other areas. Because fuck that shit. And it has been about 2 hours. Let's see. Let's go just a tiniest bit further.
Ah, test with my abilities.
Dora. Fuck, man. And we got something over here to loot. Maybe that's important. You see what the fuck that is? Oh, dude, they wiped out my whole fucking village. Everyone's dead, man. Oh, jeebus. This is gnarly. We'll see. We got Dwemer Cat. Man, it look like these things are fighting each other, doesn't it? Let's do our little trick here, because we're going to take a knee before too long anyway, right? Hopefully. Let's do a full charge attack on this little son of a bitch. Dwemer Cat. Oh, come on with that weak sauce shit. I rolled in that one. Proto, 5-foot stutter step.
Out of my way!
Yeah, sneak attack damage. Less strength. Alright, Eliza's turn. She come over here.
Attack!
I was kind of hoping to hit that. Okay. Oh, hey there. Teleporting some of the bitch. Oh, of all the people for you to hit, that's the one to hit. You did fine. Octavia, you need to step the fuck away from that shit. And look at he punches this in the jump. Well, something. Jubilost, 5-foot stutter step. That way. Tanglefoot bomb this fool. Made his reflex save. It's okay. You should hit it for damage. Not much, but that's what it is. Tristan, you need to get the fuck away from that shit. At least he has his AoE heals, by the way. And he has his aura, which you can see we're on right now. This protective aura. Give me a buff so I hit better. 5-foot stutter step and tear out this thing.
This will hurt!
Hey, that one bad.
You should have run!
Gang upon that young Hydra. Protolich's turn. We need you to finish this goddamn thing. So
Run
blah,
them
blah, blah.
through!
You hit him. Okay, let's do your cantrip trick. Rod of the Fearless. Acid in the face. We'll take it. It was a critical hit, no less. Wow, look at all that double damage. Each turn. Liza's turn. I don't think she can get to it in a 5-foot stutter step. So what does that mean? That means we literally either A, bomb it with our acid bombs and runes and stuff, or roll up on that little son of a bitch the slow way. Which I guess is what we're
Strike
gonna have to
as
do.
one!
Yeah, at least we got sneak attack on it, and she's shaking it, so again it'll be easy for me to hit. So that's still good. Ooh, yeah, go kick his ass. Kept it like crazy. These guys are straight up wusses, thank God. I'm assuming that's just to scare you, the fact that you're at like a 60% penalty to fucking everything. Let's do this. Nope, let's do the cantrip trick for you. I can't believe they give us cantrips only. At least they fuckers could do is give you level 1 spells, that dick. Alright, Juby, just one bomb, I don't want to get crazy on this. Tristan, would like you to shoot at
So
this
it's
thing.
come to this.
He actually got 3 attacks off. Better than I thought he was going to get. Alright, Dorraj's turn. 5-foot stutter step. Kill this fucking Hydra. Choppy choppy. Nice. Alright, Proto. 5-foot stutter step away from that shit.
Let's
Beat his
hear
ass.
you cry!
You got him once. I'll take it. Cantrip. Try a little bit of the zappy zappy. Nothing. It's okay. Liza can help
Do
take
not
that thing away
hold
from
back!
you. And her pet will come over. Dispel magic on it. What the fuck are you doing? Octavia, just shoot it.
Consider me provoked.
Okay. Juve lost. Throw a bomb on this thing. Quick save that miss. Alright, it's been about 2 hours, guys. I'm going to hard save this too. So, with that, my name is Brother Mean. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. Tell me what you guys think. We are like literally in the last 2-3 hours, maybe. So again, day or two away from now, and we should have this about finished. But with that, I'll see you guys soon. Bye now.